Marines? Marines? This is going to be a short birthday story. Last week, on the 2nd of November, I spent a couple hours going to searching for a grave site. I call this story Once in the Room. About a young man, a long time ago. It's like a time machine. We go back to St. Patrick's Day, 1903. A young man named Mike Mansfield was born in Brooklyn. His parents were Irish immigrants. Things were tough. His mother died when he was 4 years old. His father shipped him off to Montana to some family to be raised. Young Mike had a hard time. He ran away from home a few times. When he's 14 years old, 1918, the war was coming on, World War I. He found a very, what's called flexible recruiter. And at 14, he joined the U.S. Navy. An outfit that the Marine Corps was associated with. And we're just the Department of Navy, right? Okay, so he joins the Navy. A year and a half later, he discovered he was underage and they discharged him. Goes back to Montana, joins the Army. Spends about a year and a half in the Army, comes out of the Army, goes back to Montana, and then in 1920, he sees the light. November 10th, 1920, this day, he joins the U.S. Marines. Becomes a China Marine, Philippine Marines, finally gets honored with discharge, comes back to Montana. He's still not old enough to buy a drink. Gets a job as a mucker in the copper mines. It's a rough job. But he meets a young lady named Maureen. She happens to get through his high school equivalency. He then goes to the University of Montana, gets his bachelor's degree, his master's degree, and he teaches history there for 10 years. Then he gets elected to the House of Representatives for Montana for 5 tours, 10 years in the House of Representatives. Then he gets elected to the Senate for 24 more years. And during that time, he had the Mansfield-Douglas Act passed. At the end of World War II, a fellow named Harry Truman was trying to eliminate the Marine Corps. You believe that? He passed the Douglas-Mansfield Act, guaranteeing the Marine Corps by act of Congress 3 divisions, and its respective air wings, and putting a commandant in a permanent seat on the chief of staffs. Permanent seat for a long time coming to this day. So Mike Mansfield then spends 24 years in the Senate. He retires. The president sends him to Japan as ambassador for 12 years, one of the most distinguished ambassadors we ever had. Comes home, twice retired again at the White House, the State Department, sent him on other missions. So it's this long career. Finally, Mike Mansfield, at the age of 98, October 5th, 2001, he passes away. Where do you think this extraordinary American would be buried? People in Japan wanted to make a monument for him and bury him there. There's a library in Helena, Montana, named after him. They wanted to put his gravesite inside that library. And the White House wanted to put him up that hill with the eternal flame at Arlington. Where do you think he's buried? Well, I was at his gravesite last week. He's in Section 2, row 4969 Foxtrot, at Arlington National Cemetery, an obscure area. He's got one of those white oval markers, just like everybody else has it. Do you know what it says on that marker? He's an extraordinary man. He's accomplished so much. It says, Michael Joseph Mansfield, Private, U.S. Marine Corps. Once in the Marine. Senator Fidelis, happy birthday, Marines.